May 3rd, 1 Chronicles 7 and 8. 1 Chronicles 7. And the sons of Issachar, Tola, Puah, Yashub, Shimron, 4. And the sons of Tola, Uzi, Rephaiah, Uriel, Yamai, and Yibsam, and Shemuel, heads of their father's house. Of Tola there were great men of might in their generations. Their number in the days of David was 22,600. And the son of Uzi, Uzariah, and the sons of Uzariah, Mikael, and Obadiah, and Yoel, Yeshaiah. All 5 of them were heads, and with them, by their generations, according to their fathers' houses, were 36,000 bands of the army for battle, for they had many wives and sons. And their brothers among all the clans of Issachar were mighty brave men, listed by the genealogies, 87,000 and all. A Benjamin, Bela, Becher, Yediael, 3. And the sons of Bela, Itzbon, Uzi, and Uziel, and Yerimoth, and Eri, 5, heads of their fathers' houses. And they were listed by their genealogies, 22,000 and 34 mighty brave men. And the sons of Becher, Yemariah, and Joash, and Eleazar, and Elioinai, and Omri, and Yerimoth, and Abiah, and Anathoth, and Alameth. All these were the sons of Becher, with their genealogy according to their generations, heads of their fathers' houses, 22,200 mighty brave men. And the son of Yediael, Bilhan, and the sons of Bilhan, Yeush, and Benjamin, and Ehud, and Kenana, and Zethan, and Tarshish, and Ashahar. All these sons of Yediael were heads of their fathers' houses, 17,200 mighty brave men going out to the army for battle. And Shupin and Hippim were the sons of and Hisham was the son of Ahar. The sons of Naphtali, Yatziel, and Guni, and Yetzer, and Shalom, sons of Bilhah. The sons of Manasseh, his Armenian concubine bore him Machir, and Machir, the father of Gilead, the father of Azrael. And Machir took wives for Hippim and Shippim, and the name of one was Ma'akah, and the name of the second was Zelophad. And Zelophad had daughters. But Ma'akah, the wife of Machir, bore a son, and she called his name Peresh, and the name of his brother was Sheresh, and his sons were Ulam and Rakim. And the son of Ulam, Bedan. These were the sons of Gilead, son of Machir, son of Manasseh. And his sister Hamoleketh bore Ishhod, and Abiezer, and Mala. And the sons of Shemida, Aryan, and Shechem, and Lechi, and Aniam. And the sons of Ephraim, Shuthilah, and Bored his son, and Tahath his son, and Elaha, Eladah, Eladah his son, and Tahath his son, and Zabad his son, and Shuthilah his son, and Ezer and Elad. But the men of Gath, who were born in that land, killed them, because they had come down to take their livestock. And Ephraim their father mourned many days, and his brothers came to comfort him. And when he went in to his wife, she conceived and bore a son, and called his name Beriah, because evil had come upon his house. And his daughter was Sheerah, who built lower and upper Beth Horon and Uzan Sheerah, and Rephah was his son, as well as Resheph, and Tela his son, and Tahan his son, Ladan his son, Amihud his son, Elishama his son, Nun his son, Yehoshua his son. And their possessions and dwelling places were in Bethel and its towns. To the east, Naaran, and to the west, Gezer and its towns, and Shechem and its towns, as far as Ayah and its towns. And by the borders of the children of Manasseh were Beth Shean and its towns, Taanach and its towns, Megiddo and its towns, Dor and its towns. And these dwelt the children of Joseph, son of Yisrael. The sons of Asher, Yimnah and Yishwa and Yishwi and Beriah and their sister Sarah. And the sons of Beriah, Heber and Malkiel, who was the father of Berzoth. And Heber brought forth Yaflet and Shomer and Hotham and their sister Shua. And the sons of Yaflet, Pasak and Bimhal and Ashwath. These were the children of Yaflet. And the sons of Shimmer, Ahai, and Rahaga, and Yehuba, and Aram. And the sons of his brother Halim, Zophah, and Imnah, and Shalish, and Amal. The sons of Zophah, Shua, and Harnefer, and Shual, and Bri, and Yimrah, Betzer, and Hod, and Shema, and Shilsha, and Yithran, and Be'erah. And the sons of Yether, Yephaniah, and Pisvah, and Arah. And the sons of Ulah, Arah, and Haniel, and Ritzia. All these were the children of Asher, heads of their fathers' houses, chosen ones, mighty brave men, chief leaders. And when they registered by genealogy for the army, for battle, their number was 26,000. Chronicles 8. And Benjamin brought forth Bela his firstborn, Ashbel the second, Arah the third, Noha the fourth, and Rapha the fifth. And the sons of Bela, Adar, and Girah, and Abihud, and Abishua, and Naaman, and Auwa, and Gera, and Shephufan, and Haram. And these were the sons of Ehud. They were the heads of the fathers' houses of the inhabitants of Geba, and they were exiled to Maanahath, and Naaman, and Ayah, and Gera, he exiled them. And Ehud brought forth Uzzah and Ahihud, and Shaharim brought forth children in the field of Moab, after he sent away Hushim, and Ba'arah his wives, and Hodesh his wife he brought forth, and by Hodesh his wife he brought forth Yobab, and Zibia, and Mesha, and Malkam, and Utz, and Shobya, and Murma. These were his sons, heads of their fathers' houses. And by Hushim he brought forth Abitub and El-Paal. And the sons of El-Paal, Eber and Misham, and Shimmer, who built Ono and Lod, and with its towns. And Beriah and Shema, who were heads of their fathers' houses of the inhabitants of Ayalon, who drove out the inhabitants of Gath. Aho, Zashak, Yerimoth, and Zebediah, and Arad, and Eder, and Mikael, and Yisfa. Yoha were the sons of Beriah, and Zebediah, and Meshalam, and Hizki, and Heber, and Yishmei, and Yizliah, and Yobab were the sons of El-Paal, and Yakim, and Zikri, and Yabdi, and Elnai, and Zelethai, and Eliel, and Adiyah, and Beriah, and Shimrath were the sons of Shimi, and Yishpan, and Eber, and Eliel, and Abdon, and Zikri, and Hanan, and Hananiah, and Elam, and Antothia, and Yifdeah, and Penuel were the sons of Shashak, and Shamshuriah, and Shehariah, and Athaliah, and Yaarshia, and Eliah, and Zikri were the sons of Yerhoam. These were the heads of the fathers' houses by their generations, heads. These dwelt in Jerusalem. And the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maacah, dwelt at Gibeon. And his firstborn son was Abdon, then Sur, and Kish, and Baal, and Nadab, and Geder, and Ayo, and Zecher, and Mikloth, who brought forth Shema. And they also dwelt alongside their relatives in Jerusalem with their brothers. And Ner brought forth Kish, and Kish brought forth Saul, and Saul brought forth Jonathan, and Malchishua, and Abinadab, and Ishbaal. And the sons of Jonathan was Meribaal, and Meribaal brought forth Micah. And the sons of Micah, Pithon, and Melech, and Ta'ariah, and Ahaz. Ahaz brought forth Jehoiada, and Jehoiada brought forth Amaleth, and Asmaweth, and Zimri. And Zimri brought forth Moza, and Moza brought forth Bina, Rapha his son, Elashah his son, Etzel his son. And Etzel had 6 sons, whose names were these: Azrikam, Bokeru, and Yishmael, and Sheariah, and Obadiah, and Hannah. All these were the sons of Etzel. And the sons of Ishek his brother, Ulam his firstborn, Yeush the second, and Elphalet the third. And the sons of Ulam were mighty brave men, archers, and had many sons and grandsons, 150. These were all the sons of Benjamin.